So I'm a barista. I work at Little Lunch Coffee actually in Venice. So I got some anyone visit us? Take a stop to Little Lunch or it's on Brooks, right off of Abbott Kinney, and so like we're also a 2-minute walk from the beach as well. So like we're like just bougie enough to serve hipsters and fight off a homeless guy all in the same breath. So recently actually there was this homeless guy that came in, and he could tell his situation, like he's pretending like he was browsing, and like he was gonna buy something, and I was like, I'm gonna extend this guy a little grace, maybe he has like some cash on him. I wasn't gonna call like my manager Chris, just yet to save the day. So he's browsing, and like he picks up some things from our fridge, like a chocolate bar, a little pressed juice, some vegan treats, and then before we know it, guy takes off. Hey Sarah, guy takes off, and so I'm yelling like, sir, like he's just like stopping his tracks, and he's like, God, you're caught. But he takes off, and then like Chris, he hears me and like damn near pushes me out the way and darts after this guy. And I mean, Chris was fast. Like he was like a human Ferrari. He was fast. And like I see Chris like tackle this guy to the ground, and he was able to like retrieve some of the stuff, like most of it. Like comes back to the shop, barely having to catch a breath. He's like, yeah, like so I got most of the goods. So like you can have it if you want. And I'm like, okay, like seeing what's there, and like, it's free. But what really upset me, not that the homeless guy, inconvenienced us or disrespect our business. Like he didn't steal right. And like had I known that Chris was going to, get our stuff back, I was just like, hey, grab the chocolate in the red packaging. That's the better one. No, not the vegan. Get the all vegan, all gluten. Get all that together. So Chris, now. But yeah, where am I? If you guys don't mind, just gonna look back at my set. But yeah, can't win them all. But besides that, I actually like love being a barista, like really loving this time in my life right now. And but there's one thing, the toughest part about being a barista for me, at least, is it's having to remember the names of so many damn white people. It is pretty stressful. But in Venice, I get to serve up great coffee to plenty of Jeffs and Ben's, Maddie's, plenty of those, and Zach's. It's like always a damn Zach. Like any Zach's here on tonight? No? All right, there goes it. But yeah, always a Zach to serve. Even with a familiar face, a guest that I serve all the time, like this guy, Corey. He comes in, I recognize Corey as soon as he hits the door. He can be like with his mask, trench coat on. I know that's Corey. But my ancestors, who are living through me day in and day out, they're like, girl, that's Zach. No, he is not a Zach, he is Corey. We know that's Corey. He's not Zach at all. You know what else, like, really annoys me about white people? Like, we're gonna be here for a while. So go grab like another drink. I'll give you guys intermission. What really annoys me is that like some people come in and like you're scared to order like black coffee from me. Like what the like the whites, they'll come in and you'll ask for like a drip coffee or a cold brew, and then like I'll follow up and ask, oh, do you want any milk in there for you? And there's like, oh no, no milk, just blue. Just blue. Just bland coffee is what I was gonna say. That's all I want, bland coffee, if you have it. But like, just say it, Or I should really, follow up and say, whoa, you're really gonna ask for a black coffee in this social climate? How dare you? How dare you? Don't you dare say that ever again. Like just blow the situation out of proportion, and like play the victim for no reason. Yeah. Sounds familiar? Yeah. Any Karens out there too? Karens? Pretty proud Karens? Got a Captain Karen? Yeah. Oh. Lights. I have more material, you guys. Like, we could be here all night. But yeah. But no, I love you guys. You're great, really great. Nowadays, keep up the good work. But yeah. So I'm originally from Louisiana. Moved here about 2 years ago, and like that was a culture shock. Like not the earthquakes or the cost of living. It was like just white everywhere. Couldn't get away. It's on the path. Yeah, so okay. She's here. Anyone else cold? Sherry tempers. What I've come to learn most about you guys is that white people it's all like popular knowledge at this point, but you guys don't really have much of a culture, don't try it, don't say it, don't throw out we're Italian food, French, we got that, but no, pure white from the Caucasus Mountains. You guys don't really have much of a culture, I found that you guys are very traditional people. You have traditions. Like for instance, black people, we have, signature hairstyles, our vernacular, the way we dress, rhythm. Like forget all that other stuff. Like rhythm is where it's important. And white people, you have more traditions making sure little Toby doesn't start doing cocaine until he's at least 10 months. I might add, just to make sure he's old enough to do so. Yeah. And so, I'm setting a record, bro. How many times I'm pulling out this phone? There's even a tradition of you guys having generational wealth. It's because you guys keep it in the family so damn well. Okay? And not just the money. There's a lot of nephew brothers running around this world. Yeah. Oh, yeah, generations is where it's at. Yeah, guys, we're outside, together, mask on, mask off. I see, some numbers. But yeah, it's terrible. We're still in a pandemic, still. And I just imagine how much more manageable this thing could really be, if we could see COVID, just see it out and about, a big old COVID glob smack dab in the middle of the street. And, because in the past we've been told, stay at home, quarantine, keep your loved ones safe. So imagine you're at home, and you look out your window and you see COVID just walking up towards your doorstep, and they approach and you start treating the virus like it's Jehovah's Witnesses and just start hey, they're knocking on the door. It's hey, are you ready for H1N1's return? They slide pamphlets under your door and hey, get down, be quiet. Keep it low. Maybe they'll go away. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much.